Enemy fleet approaching.
You know, probably should have seen that coming.
Building cancelled.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Phoenix Rising. Well, it's okay, guys. We've got this. Nobody panic. It's all gonna be fine. The turret will handle it. Okay, well, so I guess plan for this episode to begin with is
Mining facility destroyed.
retake Oslimpex.
System lost.
On the bright side, though, that is more of their ground force that they're not gonna have here, so you know, and they can't get off of this planet now. So you know what? I think yeah, they can just sit there for the moment, because the first thing we want to do is retake Ryloth, I think. Hopefully before anybody has any objections to us being here. But before we start, one quick little thing that I want to point out that was pointed out to me in the comments. The population capacity number there, the reason that it's not giving us the right number in space that it is in battle is because the pop cap is set up differently. So it's actually a different number for the units when they're on the galactic level versus when they're actually in battle. Ain't that nifty? So, like, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there's some kind of relation between the numbers, but I'm not sure how you're meant to know, like, how much of your fleet is going to be in the battle. Like, if you've got forces that are over the number.
I hear you need my services.
Because, like, $72 there, 127 there. If we put these back together.
On my way.
That becomes 199. So then, what's the number that we need to be below on the galactic level? Do you reckon? Or can we even tell? Because we know this fleet can all be on the field except for 2 of these. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how to tell at this level what ships will be able to be included and what won't. And how much. That's
Heading for coordinates.
Oh, yeah, that right there is exactly why I want to hurry up with Ryloth. Did they lose anything at all? No, nothing. What about the CSA? Yeah, I don't know. Wonder what that was. It seems to correspond about with that, almost. Maybe not quite. Is that a battle they had with each other? Let's let it keep going for a second. Is it going to have moved? You still can't tell because our lines are right on each other. Well, I mean, according to Boba's intel, there was nothing there for the CISA, so I guess, to be honest, it seemed like they would just leave. They had just left it a empty planet, so they may not have needed all that much of anything to get that back. It also means that we're not going to be able to stay here. We might be able to hold the ground.
Invasion commencing.
We might not even be able to take the ground. We left a bunch of the armor back here. Probably should have brought at least some of it. Well, let's see what we can do. Right, it's this map. Yeah, well...
Advancing. Enemy forces ahead.
Well, they've got speeders. Oh, they've got lots of speeders. These.
Heading to coordinates. Copy
Oh,
that.
goodness.
Advancing.
What in the world? It sounded like they had like a melee attack. Is that ours? Razor stick. Is that what's doing the... What's making that sound? I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to drop anything now. What is good against speeders? Rangers? Maybe Rangers. But the problem is they're going to all get shot before they can even drop.
Orders, sir.
I really, I don't know what in the world that was. I guess it's the thermal detonators? Because they were going through the shields, like how...
Heading out.
We've secured a build
Command
pad.
received.
Get in over here,
Positioning.
and we'll do this.
Setting course.
Fire at everything. Just open fire.
Transfer coordinates.
It's the thermal detonators, I think.
Heading to coordinates.
Just
Going there now.
keep moving.
Moving to position. Open fire. Moving ahead.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Do we try some infantry?
Reinforcements cancelled.
Maybe?
Right away.
Seems like a bad idea.
Move out.
I think we need to not
Attack position.
stay in one place. The Lardy is still intact. Can
Gunboat
you...
here, sir.
No.
Moving out.
Well, that's gonna take a while.
Uplink active. Orders received.
And here come the actual... Oh, they've got clone troopers.
Yes, can do. Right, got it. Moving out.
AV, really?
Weapons armed. Affirmative.
Pull back. If you can.
Unit destroyed.
I'm here, sir. Will do. For the Alliance.
I...
Course plotted.
Let's just get something down here that can
Your
soak up
orders?
some fire,
Heading out.
at the very
All
least.
out. Activating weapon. Channel open. All
Okay,
out.
you guys can just pull back directly.
Affirmative.
Reinforcement point contested.
I don't think they're going to be able to take it from us. I think we're good.
Bombing run available.
Just
Flyway
get
squadron reporting.
over here and shoot something.
T2B over.
Computers locked on target.
For the rebellion. Heading out.
Oh, right, and they've got
I'm
that
with
as
you.
well. Getting good intel. Oh, just regular
Closing on target.
ATPTs. Interesting. Are these garrisons? I know. Maybe. Yeah, it could be. I think these things have these as garrisons. Yeah. And this is a 3 times squad, so there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, so they've got more than that. Are any of these a different size? No, so they have at minimum 6 of those. Okay. ATPTs, we already saw. More clones, more clones. Scout troopers. Oh, they've got SARM commandos, of course they do. Those guys just seem to appear everywhere, it seems.
T2B.
You guys are kind of terrible, but
On it, sir.
you're
Roger
gonna
that.
have to just do stuff. Yeah.
At maximum
Form
unit
up.
capacity.
Let's move out.
You want to just pull
Ready to roll.
back.
Roger that.
You
Form up.
guys.
I copy.
You guys are going to try and
We've
distract
secured
that,
a
Course
at the very
fine.
least. Because you guys need to get over here and build us a.
Awaiting orders.
Ooh,
Repair station
okay, get
constructed.
one there too.
Yes, sir. I've got him in my sight.
They're not actually terrible against the
Cannons
ATPTs.
charged.
I expected worse performance.
Repair
I'm gonna be
station
honest.
constructing.
Oi,
I copy. Right away.
go. That's
Moving
probably a
ahead.
bad idea. Which one is gonna have more anti-infantry? 6 anti-personnel blasters. 4 of them are in front. It's 12 damage. 1 blaster. It's not. It's more damage, but. And then the concussion grenades. Yeah, that
Reporting. Heading out,
it's
sir.
definitely gonna be that.
Fall out, troops. Armor
Construction
standing
Oh
by.
man.
complete.
Ouch. Go.
Awaiting orders.
You come over here.
Roger that.
Unit
Form up.
destroyed.
Yep.
Let's move out. Armor ready. Weapons ready.
I'm more okay with losing these than I am with losing some of this other stuff. These things,
Awaiting
in
orders.
particular, are relatively expensive.
I copy. Let's go.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Ready to roll. Yes, Commander.
Unit
Let's
destroyed.
move out.
Ah. The
There they
oh
are.
man. Oh,
Let's go.
that's okay.
Keep going. This way.
Wow.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Ready.
Roger that.
That thing's getting away.
Form up. Targeting enemy.
Yes, sir.
Press the advantage. These things we can build over on
Unit
Copy.
destroyed.
Ready.
Hypori? I think
Ready.
Hypori?
Over there. Can do.
Roger.
We can't
Awaiting
keep
orders.
pressing the attack here.
Yes. Advancing.
Unit
Copy.
destroyed.
Advancing.
Is that
Target in
AA?
range. Main cannon
Not
charged.
not
Destroyed.
scared of that. Wait a minute.
Bombardment
They don't have an ion
incoming.
cannon or anything. Get back over here.
I copy.
Oof. I hope we haven't lost the Lardy squad,
Heading
but
out.
Warm up. Done.
I copy.
kinda hard to tell for
Advance.
certain
Orders.
in either direction
Right away.
where we currently are because it's a 2-unit
Volume
squad.
one available.
That's not anything. Did we get? Did we get it?
Y-wing standing by. Gold Squadron commencing
Oh,
attack.
that's gonna come over this ridge, and it's not gonna be able to hit that, is it?
Computers locked on target.
Nah. Well,
I have visual contact.
just about. Oh, they've got 4 of these buildings? Are you serious? They apparently doing all of their walker production here, so they're probably able to build these here then, right? That must be where they're getting them. I assume.
Unit destroyed.
Wow, that power to weapons really boosts their fire rate, doesn't it?
Destroyed.
Okay, well,
Forward.
try to pull back.
Unit
You pull
destroyed.
forward.
Ready, sir.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Reporting. Engaging
Unit
target.
destroyed.
This way. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go. We've got some anti-material here.
Reinforcements Cancelled.
Come on.
On our way, sir. Yes, Commander. Targeting systems active. Comlink active. Target in range. Orders received.
Pull over that way. Go see if you can grab that again.
Ready.
Come on, no.
Affirmative.
Maybe pull back?
Transfer.
Unit
Nope, wasn't
destroyed.
enough.
Channel open.
Probably have lost this squad.
Attacking now. Copy that. Target in sight. Targeting enemy. Right, sir. On
Nope,
our way,
that's not
sir.
what I wanted.
Orders, sir. Keep going. This way. Gunboat here. sir.
I'm really hesitant to let the Lardies be on the ground because of those things. The sheer amount of damage they did.
Repair station
Weapons
constructed.
armed. Roger that.
Unit
Form up.
destroyed.
Ah,
Heading to coordinates. Your orders? Over there. Attack!
you guys can keep pressing your advantage at the moment, I think.
Unit destroyed.
Um,
Roger that. Acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Moving out.
Construction complete.
you know what?
Waiting instructions. Your orders? Heading out.
Really?
Form up. Awaiting orders. Copy. Ready for combat.
Unit destroyed.
I copy.
Do these things just passively heal infantry as well? Looked like that was what that was.
Unit destroyed.
Almost there. Roger that.
Acknowledged.
Unit destroyed.
Well, I think it's time for the...
Orders?
No! If we go, you know what?
Computers
Come
locked
from
on
over
target.
there. You can hit that. Or not, I guess.
Target's locked.
That's there.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, I've got my approach vector. Form up. This way.
There we go.
Orders. Over here.
There we go.
Copy. Keep moving. Right away. Moving out.
Really?
Heading out. Ready.
Just you. Well, that is 2 squads.
Copy that.
You guys only
Orders,
take up
sir.
one... Oh. Interesting. So... 5,
Reporting.
it looks like?
Gunboat here, sir.
5,
Weapons armed.
5 slots.
Heading out.
Those things take up.
Fire.
Or, no.
Copy.
The other way around. One of those things is 5
Your orders?
units, 5
Open fire.
people, 5 seats. Hi.
Cantorus tank ready.
gotten a little more beefy armor.
At
Yeah.
maximum unit
I'm here, sir.
capacity.
Roger. Command received. Roger that. Attack
Okay.
that target! Yes, sir. Attack! Fire! Yes, Commander.
Don't pursue.
Give me a target. Give me a target.
My double clicking is not
Entering battlefield.
working for some reason.
We're
Half the
on
time.
station
Like,
and ready to fire. We're on station and ready to
okay,
fire.
sure, now when I actually test it.
Bombardment
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
You know what?
Positioning.
No,
Attacking
we'll not
target.
hit that one. Oh,
Set
hi.
course.
Real.
Right
Okay,
away.
never mind.
What do I get to blow up?
Ready. Going
Well,
where
that
now?
squad is almost certainly gone. So,
Bombardment
Launch.
commencing.
Copy.
can you
Moving
get up
out.
onto the ridge?
Orders understood. Standing by.
Ready, sir. Moving to position. Moving ahead.
That
Move out.
should
target?
give us an opening. Charge. I would rush the next landing zone, but I don't feel like it matters at this point. We don't have all that much.
Fire at will. Active. Enemy targeted.
Some of this stuff is still able to
Awaiting
fire.
orders. Canderous unit on point
Reporting.
now.
You guys are fine.
Enemies in attack range. Targeting.
I copy, sir.
Let's
Engaging
go.
target.
Comlink active. Right away. Attack
Bombing
that target.
ram available.
Bombers at the ready.
Go hit
Gold squadron
that,
commencing attack.
I think.
Firing.
Drive
Gold
off the
squadron
infantry.
commencing attack.
Army commandos. Not
Activating
really a
weapon.
big deal.
I've got my approach vector. Engaging target.
Combat systems at 100%.
Oh, the spider droids are gonna get in the way of stuff here,
We're an
aren't they?
assault tank, not a boat.
Yes, Commander.
I feel like we break these three and then we move,
Targeting systems active.
but we don't try to move before then. I don't think there's much point. What is like directly? Oh, there are.
Ready.
Never mind.
Target in sight.
Can you guys handle that without it destroying you? I think so. Of course, they're hitting this.
Assault tank reporting for duty.
Orders received. Copy that. Targeting enemy. Fall out. Let's move out.
Yeah, let's go down this way with you guys,
Let's go.
and we will.
Keep going.
We'll go ahead and grab
This
it
way.
now.
Attacking.
I'd like to prevent them from being able to retreat anything.
Over
So I
there.
think we definitely want to take this.
Advancing.
There's no more AA, no more
Orders,
AA.
sir. Attack.
Concentrate on destroying everything first then.
Ready.
These squads are almost certainly dead. So we might as well have them come in. This too.
Heading out.
Yes, sir.
But you guys. Maybe if you like go
What do you
this
want me
way
to
and
hit?
that way.
Channel open. All out. Gunboat here, sir. Fire!
Whatever's in there is actually doing a decent bit of damage. Come
Weapons
over
armed.
this way.
Bombing run available.
Bombers reporting in.
Yep,
Gold
that's
Squadron
exactly what I
commencing
wanted to
attack.
avoid. Didn't manage it. Well,
Attack that I got my prospector.
don't really need to bother killing the ATPTs because they're all just garrisons and it doesn't matter all that much.
Heading out. Command received.
I know we've got the suppressors in here, but I don't want to drop the Lardies just yet.
Setting course. Enemies in
Can you
attack
not?
range. Targeting. Firing.
Really?
We've secured
away.
Literally, every time we try and build something when it's under fire, it immediately gets
Engaging
vaporized. When they do it,
Targeting systems active.
nah.
Moving
We've
out.
lost a build pad.
Target in sight. Affirmative. Moving out. Roger. Reporting in.
It's not as significant as I thought it might
Relay
be.
orders now.
Bombardment
Roger that.
available.
Let's move out.
Yes. Destination acknowledged.
We'll drop the suppressors here.
We've secured a landing zone.
Roger that.
What am I looking at here? Oh, there's a commando group there, isn't there? Well, if we get stuff in, like, really, really close... These don't have very good melee.
Cancelled.
Transmission received. Can do.
At maximum unit
Fall out.
capacity.
Okay, now we're gonna go take this.
Let's move out.
Cantorus tank ready.
Gonna do
Bombardment
that.
commencing.
Going. This way. Securing area.
We've secured
Form
a
up.
build pad.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we're gonna drop one, apparently.
Form up. Let's go.
Give me a target. Mass
We've
drivers
secured
activated.
a build pad.
Did you get them?
Yes.
It's looking like
Give me a
not,
target.
because nobody's damaged.
I can do that.
But they have moved. They're like right here. It's
They're
not
falling
working.
back. They'll never see
No,
it.
no, no, no. Oh, you're not in the right spot. No.
I copy. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Let me
Let's
click.
go. Keep going.
Give me a target. Moving at full speed now.
Yes, Commander.
We're on station
Bombing
and ready
run
to fire.
available.
Moving.
We've secured
Think
a
that should
landing
prevent them.
zone.
I think we've got them. Yeah. This is not true. Yeah, that looks like everything. Yeah.
Control achieved.
You know what else that is, though? That is a good preview for what we're gonna face here. Only this is gonna be worse because there's more of them and they're... I think these are tougher. 40 shields, 100 chassis, 800 kilometers per hour speed. I have no idea how that compares to the Imperial ones, but wow. How? Oh no, I take it back. We dropped these guys first. These guys and the Rangers, and they didn't make it. These guys we dropped later. So yeah, lost a squad of those, the Rangers. Yeah, the RAFs, one of these. Eek. Well, do we dig it on the ground? Try and give them something to worry about? I think the fleet is just gonna leave. We're not gonna try for Smuggler's Run because that's a good way to get cornered and all they need is one interdictor and we're doomed. Well, let's
Constructing.
go with that.
Constructing.
That. do we try to make it like actually difficult to defend or to assault? It doesn't really have enough slots for that, does it? Well,
Beginning
we'll get
construction.
that. And
Building started.
that. I think we'll leave a few things here. Yeah. That'll be helpful at least. Sure. And then we'll just leave.
Upgrade complete.
Moving out.
Upgrade complete. Oh, was that the freighters?
Affirmative.
Uh-oh. Yes, it was. That was Corellia? Yes. What do we want to get started on Corellia? Well, okay. First of all, hold on. Wait a minute. Corson. Interesting. Didn't they already have that? Yeah, because the CSA is smuggling there. I'm fairly sure on any like faction change for a planet, smugglers don't carry over, right? And I'm pretty sure that the Empire doesn't smuggle. So yeah, it looks like they just fought an attack, not that they just took that. Next, you need to do the thing, and you need to go do the thing over here,
On our way.
and you need to come on down here.
Underway.
Construction complete.
Oh.
I hear you need my services.
Oh, for goodness sake. Dathomir. Whoa. That was independent. Wonder which one of these planets that actually connects to. That also makes me really worried for Selenon, and you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and launch these guys now.
Proceeding to location.
I don't know how long we can wait, but I don't want to find out when they've got a giant fleet on top of us. That's a pretty significant increase in survivability. Or do we go with something a little bigger? The main thing that's really making this particular upgrade attractive is because of the sheer increase in complement. It goes from 2 fighter squadrons to 3 fighter squadrons, a bomber, and 2 transport groups. That suggests to me that maybe in the further upgrade along the way, it gets even more. Like that's a significant jump. Or we could do something like this. Gets a fighter. The armament doesn't seem too different. It's got a few more turbo lasers and turbo ions. Pretty significantly tougher. But we don't really, I don't see us using these too much. anytime soon. Why don't we get something like this? Oh, it's just a tiny bit of shields. Well, it doesn't have shields before. What about these ones? Significantly more shields overall. Better hyperdrive. Faster, not by much. We're already getting Mark III of these. If we get these. But this is in a similar vein to these, except the difference is I feel like these, while not actually tougher, because they're so much smaller, they actually are something we'd be more able to use. I think we need something to go up against specifically the citadels. Because in every fleet we've seen so far of the CSA, the big ones, they've had huge numbers of quasars and lots of other stuff that launches that sort of thing. So, what would be the best to use against those? I mean, these? Maybe these. But it's turbo lasers, and more turbo lasers, and some lasers. Well, I say some lasers. It goes from 4 that are 64, and it gets 6 more that are less damage, but that's, you know what, yeah,
Upgrade
let's,
in progress.
again I say, we are supposed to be the Rebel Alliance. Let's use Rebel Alliance ships. Kraken is just going to continue overseeing the research.
Moving into position.
You know, maybe we should move him here instead, because that seems a little more urgent.
Moving out.
Now, where were we? We had Ryloth, we have Ryloth. Next thing, do we retake it, or do we go for the attack? This episode is already getting fairly long. By the way, does she offer... No, she doesn't offer any bonuses for space. Although, what does Force Jedi Master do? I wonder. Okay, that's just the specific unit itself. It's not like a bonus or anything. Fair enough. Well, do we try it? I don't know. You know what I think we're gonna do? We're going to go in with the plan to retreat.
Setting course.
Battle imminent.
Because again, I really want to know how much in the way of
Shuttle here.
transports they're
Moving
going to
into
have to
position.
start with. So
Shuttle
let's
reporting.
go find that out.
Transport ready. Acknowledged.
Alternatively,
Roger that. Armored transport ready.
we could just
Roger that.
launch strike craft and then use them. Why don't we do that? See how much damage we can do. Is that a Golem 3 or is that a Golem 3? I don't think either of those are a 1.
Reporting in.
Alrighty, well, this isn't half bad. I noticed these things, they have a transport,
What are your orders?
It's a gamma. So that's pretty substantial, to be honest. I think these guys are just going to kind of fly straight through. Find out what all they've got. Going that way. You know? Although I guess these guys could do that as well. But this is a lot of bomber presence here. Like these guys.
Yes, sir.
These guys.
At your command. Awaiting orders.
Got some twos here. Yeah. It's pretty good. See how much we can do.
We've located the enemy.
And also find out how much they've got. Okay, you're a 2. You're a 3. Okay, so the long with the, and that's, okay. I'll try to remember that. Well, hi there. You know, maybe we try to pick off stragglers like that. Although it is backed up. Maybe we just find out if we can take it out anyway. Because I don't actually know. Can this many bombers do that? I mean, we've got a lot of gammas. And they launch, what? Proton rockets. More proton rockets here. Slightly worse rockets there and there, but there's more of them. Oh, well, not more than that, but still. That's a lot of proton rockets. Let's find out. Maybe we can. Head on in. Let's see what we can do.
Shuttle standing by.
The battle is that away. What are you doing? No, no. Okay, let's pick somebody else. That's already a pretty substantial amount of damage just from the X-Wings and Star Chasers. You guys aren't actually gonna be much helps. Like, for the damage for that, so just come in here and shoot stuff, I guess. They've got more, well, more fighters than bombers here by quite a bit. I mean, I guess these, no, those are the missile ones. I'm already starting to get the feeling that we've launched enough to kill that thing. Look at all of that. Well, let's find out. Maybe you can overwhelm something like this. I don't know. Here come the main mass of rockets. Oop, there just went somebody. Was that one of ours? Wow. Fighters are not doing all that good, but bombers are fine at the moment. And that, I mean, that was one full pass. Well, not quite. There's still some stragglers coming in, but yeah. One full pass is enough to just straight up nuke a Mark IV Dreadnought. Where are the transports? Do we want to try to just do this? I don't know why I didn't
Yes, sir.
join them up with the group.
Right away. Cargo secure.
Oh, here's some. Here we go. It's a decent number, but not that many. Of course. Oh, there's more back here. Okay. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of that. I'm going to say that we leave the Invincible alone. Yes, it's got a lot of anti-fighter, but it's also filling up 72 pop cap. 23. Actually, that's something I wanted to check. We've got 146. Yeah, wow. 36. 17. 10. Interesting. And that's 5. Yeah, we'll you guys do that. You guys try to keep stuff off the bombers. Actually, are there any IPVs left? We got one of them. There's one over there. I thought I saw 2 of them. Maybe we got it. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead, shoot that. Or, well, shoot that. I don't know. Shoot something. Try to be useful.
Ready.
They're passing right next to this thing. Yikes. Look at all of that fire spewing out of it. Oh, this poor gladiator. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of damage. We're not doing too hot for the fighters, but the bombers are remarkably doing okay. But you know what? It's right there. Just nuke it. You know what?
What do you suggest?
Go.
Setting course.
We're going to see what we can do. A lot of fire hitting in. Oh. That wasn't point defense. It's getting out of range because they launched too far off. That's the problem with them launching things when they're further away. Okay, go hit that. You guys cut across as well. You guys try to leave the freighters alone. Like, ignoring any plans for keeping them alive, like on the Galactic stage, the longer they're alive here, the less room they have to use that pop cap against us for actual ships. Okay, our bombers are starting to hurt quite a bit. How are you doing? You're not doing too hot. I can't tell how much shielding they've got left. I mean, he looks like he's holding on by a thread, but I don't know how much. Well, never mind. Guess that answers that.
Got him now.
These things are a bit more bomber, a bit more heavily armed.
Got him now. Enemy sighted. I've lost engine 2.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and shoot that. How are we looking?
Ready. Standing by.
Cruiser standing by. Frigate standing by. Frigate responding.
We've still got the whole mass of anti-fighter that we can
Awaiting orders.
use against them once they get closer
Frigate reporting.
because of these guys. Yeah, we've lost most of our bombers at this point. And all of our transports except these guys. Okay, well, you can just hang back.
Cannons are. I can't hold out. Weapons
You
are.
need to get around over here.
Ready to commence.
Oh, hi there.
Readying weapons. Weapons.
No, I don't think so.
That's it. Scratch one. Yes, Commander.
And you know what?
Open fire.
Just delete it.
Our shield generator is down.
Whose?
Yes, Commander.
I've got a problem.
No?
Waiting orders. I'm
Can
on
we
it.
get in
Assault
front of
frigate here.
that? No,
Orders
not really.
received.
Weapons operational. Ready.
Oh, that is so much fire. Wow.
I need to break off.
Keep hitting it. We've lost all of the gammas. Interesting, these survived.
I've got one on me.
Huh. That might be an indicator. They might have a bit more survivability
Charged. Affirmative. Order confirmed.
than the gammas do,
Operational.
just because they're so much
Beware
smaller.
of traps. Mon calamari.
You're doing fine.
Standing
You're tearing up the fighters.
Cruiser ready.
You really need to get in here closer. Actually, if you could, like, pull around here.
What do you suggest? Fire. Open fire. For command.
Maybe we just don't do that. Yeah. She's gotten into range of this thing's heavy rockets.
Ready. Roger that.
Home one is
Standing by.
fine though.
Roger that.
Form up. Reporting in. Mon calamari.
Okay,
frigate
I
ready.
hoped you would
Form up.
get there a
Setting
little
course.
faster, but
We're
sure.
on the move.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Acknowledged. I copy.
I don't think that's actually necessary, is it?
Attack. Reporting.
Actually, you know what?
All
You can hit
craft
that.
Yes.
They're pouring fire into home one, and she's not even. She doesn't even
Waiting
care. Ooh. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I forget that
I am
Mark
with
IV
you.
Babel Labs are actual,
Affirmative.
like, proper bombers. Yeah, look at this. This is really interesting. The gammas are just sticking it out, even
Yes,
with all of that fire.
Copy. I copy.
That's super interesting.
Ready for command.
It makes me think that maybe we should go with those.
Beware of traps.
Reporting. Enemy spotted.
What do you suggest?
Like, invest in getting some of them, you know?
Down.
That's less than helpful. There we
We
go.
lost our main shields.
Yeah, I expect you have, but you know what? Just keep firing. I think we might have this. There is one more gladiator. Okay, she's freed up to just nuke stuff now.
Be with us.
I think these guys are in here trying to
We have them in our sight.
repair
Cruiser
their things.
standing
Ooh, MC-80s are not doing too hot, but I think we're okay. You come around, get in front of this thing. Oh, I guess we were shooting at that this whole time. You know what? No, go for that. If you can survive long enough, try it.
Yes, Commander.
I'm feeling like we don't have enough anti-fighter. I don't know if you're noticing the damage we're taking here, but an awful lot of it is through the shields, and these guys are just desperately trying to keep up, and it's not enough.
Ready to engage. Target in sight.
Acknowledged. Weapons ready. Target Confirmed.
At this point they will have launched everything, so killing that is not
Awaiting
a
orders.
priority.
Frigate reporting.
Concentrate
Initiating
fire. These warpods, what are they? Number 2 warpods. Yeah.
Awaiting orders, Zeki, to commence. Copy. I copy.
Gotta keep bunched together as much as possible, guys.
Frigate standing by. Frigate responding.
Haven't lost anybody so far, but it's
Weapons
Can you
operational.
shoot that? Nah, there's no way. Nah. Yeah, all of our groups are dead. All of our strike craft are gone. They've got too many bombers. I think we might have to retreat. Maybe after we kill that. Home 1 is fine is the thing. Yeah, that thing. I expected to go down way before that.
Weapons armed. Attack. Shield
Is
generators
it, hold on. Is it the Belba Labs that are a bigger threat? 4 assault missiles. 4 plasma torpedoes. I don't remember what the S means.
Fire.
But that does, it's the same number. Oh no, I totally take it back. They have proton rockets as well. Yikes. Yeah, okay, those are definitely the bigger threat.
Open fire.
Kill those.
Beware of traps. Weapons
Getting
charged.
closer.
Yes, Commander.
What do you suggest?
She's got this thing.
On calamari cruiser here.
You're actually fine. You're less fine, but you have full shields.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the fact that our anti-fighter currently is only barely able to keep up. Well,
Ready?
I say keep up. It's preventing us from immediately disintegrating,
Assault
I
frigate
think.
here.
We need more of these guys. Absolutely. I don't see any more warpods except out here, which means they're coming back around for another pass.
Attack that target.
I don't know if you can reach that from here.
Attacking target.
I'm kind of hesitant to try to retreat at the moment.
Readying weapons. Ready for command.
We're killing some of the transports that were out of position. Partially tempted to leave, and I'm partially tempted to press the assault.
Complying with orders.
Although, part of our plan is to keep these alive, so they're alive. I mean, we could destroy the colony, but other than that, Quasar there? There aren't really any more ships.
Acknowledged.
And
Yes, command.
yeah, let's see if we can kill that at least.
Roger that.
If we can, great. If not,
Standing by.
like I don't particularly like this.
Fire at will.
Go after those warpods. Don't let them escape. Don't let them
I am with you.
do anything here.
Form up.
Okay, you know what? You can just
Awaiting
stay
orders.
here.
Copy.
You're fine to continue the assault.
Beware of traps.
Oh, they've got a whole bunch more over here. This is not too much anti-ship damage. I think that's
What do you
fine.
suggest? Open fire.
What's the state? It's getting
I copy.
getting torn up pretty bad there. For sure.
Weapons operational.
Dude.
Ready. Coming around. Calamari frigate here.
Roger that. Moving into position. Form up.
For certain, we've learned some stuff, if nothing else.
Affirmative.
One of those things being Home 1, really tough. Like, the amount of damage that they've been throwing in her direction, and she's just like, meh.
Reporting. Standing by.
Like, this is a step above chipping the paint, but not much of a step above, to be honest. And there's still, many of them seem to be targeting her,
Mon Calamari frigate.
which, absolutely,
Ready for command.
shoot the ginormous doom tank. Some of them are targeting other things. There you are. The Belbalabs, when they come back around from a pass, they have a tendency to be way up and way down, because they kind of like fan out in various directions. So their munitions come in at weird angles, and it makes it hard to tell which ones are there firing.
Reporting in.
The thing with the health being way too far above the unit for the colonies, that'd be nice if they could fix that.
May the force be with us.
I don't think that'd be too difficult either, because it's like 5 different things that you need to change in the mod. Because I'm fairly sure all of the space colonies for all of the factions are basically the same. Right? Well, they might have to have different in-game variants for the
Open fire.
the units they spawn. I don't know. Either way, that shouldn't be too difficult. And it'd be nice. Just needs to be a little further down. But yeah, I think we've actually completely got this.
Target confirmed.
But at the same time, I'm not sure we want them to retreat.
I copy.
So as soon as that station goes up, I think we'll immediately call it.
Awaiting orders.
I do wish we hadn't lost one of these, having now found out that we can't build any more.
Have them in our sight.
I am with you.
Alright, there goes that.
Prepare
Now
for
we're
jump
just
to
gonna say
hyperspace.
bye. I don't think, like, unless they all target this, or maybe that, I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything. I think we're good. So we've only lost, really, 2 units. The MC-30 and the one transport group. Took out more freighters than I thought. But yeah, I'd say that was actually pretty good.
Assault frigate here.
If you could possibly.
Right away.
Still got a ginormous stack, but it's just Belbalabs. Yes, that is basically what we want, and we destroyed the colony, so all the stations go away. Now, at the very least, we have an opportunity to figure out what we want to do. This has given us time to work out how we want to handle this, and I mean, technically Home 1 is free because we don't need this whole fleet to destroy those. What we really want, I think, is going to be
On the way.
stations. Over here.
Beginning construction.
Again. And
Beginning
gonna
construction.
go ahead and do that because again, it's way out here. Should be a good spot for that sort of thing. Factories, Walker, Speeder. Have a speeder factory already. Alright. Yeah, that gives us an opportunity to figure out what we want to do next with all of that. To be honest, we might just attack again and let them retreat. 'Cause I mean, this is probably the lowest value planet in this area, right? That's 8 slots. 8 slots. 8 slots. 6 slots, but it's got mining too, and a bunch of other stuff. All this thing has got is 4 station slots and university too, so I'm not all that bothered if we don't have the planet. So maybe we just let them stew for a while. I mean, I know them launching ground units has made this easier, but they can't build any more speeders. It's just going to be infantry. Or, like Hulk droids and stuff. I don't think that's a big deal. We'll come in with, like, heavy armor. But I do think, like, for the moment at least, yeah, I think we just let them sit there. But we will keep an eye on it, because if they start building stuff too much, we'll have to come and see them off eventually. But for the moment at least, that gives us a bit of breathing room, and I think we might just send him off directly next episode. Speaking of, let's go ahead and do this, and this, and
Inputting
that.
coordinates.
I think it's gonna do it for this episode. That battle was a little, yeah, it got a little bit close for some of the units there for a while. I don't think Home 1 was in any danger at any point, really. As long as we had the Dodonna classes there. But yeah, we have bought ourselves some time, I think. This too, actually. That should, like, it gives them another target at the very least. A target that we're not too bothered about losing. Oh, wait.
Constructing unit.
Yes, I did forget. Excellent. At some point we might even be able to start selling these, even. But currently our pot cap is so far from being full that I'm not gonna bother with that sort of thing. But yeah, I think we do have a little bit of breathing room at the moment. Next episode, I have no idea. We're gonna do something. probably we're gonna spend a whole lot of credits on stuff next episode, actually. We've got stuff that needs building up, we've got ships that need building. If we have any interest in holding these here and destroying them, we need an interdictor. And I do think we should build up some shipyards back here, because it seems like a great spot for them. But other than that, I have no particular ideas of what we're gonna do. They might have some particular ideas. But we're gonna have to find out. Either way, though, I will say thank you for watching. Take care. And farewell.